Welcome to another business spotlight where we share pearls of wisdom, lessons, advice, and reflections from local business owners. My name is Kerry James. I'm a business coach and a facilitator. And this afternoon, I'd like to welcome Melissa Ahmed, Managing Director of Techwuman, to this afternoon's business spotlight. Great to have you here, and good afternoon to you, Melissa.
Good afternoon, Kerry. Thank you very much for having me.
You're very welcome. Now, Techwuman, intriguing title for a business. Please tell us a little bit about the history, how long you've been in business, and what you focus in, what you specialize in, please.
So we're an engineering consultancy based in Manchester. We specialise in design engineering, physical security products used in the national infrastructure such as water, gas, electricity. We also commit half of our time to promoting STEM to the next generation by delivering STEM activity days to primary and secondary schools throughout the UK. And to date, we have delivered to over 3,600 pupils.
Excellent. So for those not so close to your industry and area of knowledge, tell us a little bit more about the STEM program. What is it, and who's the target audience, and what are the aims of STEM, please?
Yeah, so STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Maths. And the reason why we focus on the STEM industries is because there is a lack of gender diversity in the industry. So we're trying to promote more females to take up a career in them. Just to give you an idea, in the engineering industry, there's probably about 13% that make up the females in the industry. So it's really important to go and talk to the next generation and just to explain the career. There are lots of stereotypes associated with engineering careers, such as working in a factory, kind of getting your hands dirty, whereas there is such a variety of engineering careers out there, from software to chemical, and there is a variety of jobs that will suit different skills. So we're trying to break the stereotypes associated with engineering and really help with the skills shortage as well.
And what do you think are the main skills gaps in the engineering industry then?
To be honest, in the engineering industry specifically, there's a skills shortage because I read somewhere that about 20% of the workforce will be retiring in the next couple of years. Now, that's quite a lot of people to lose from the industry and the knowledge that is behind them. So what we try and do is we try and upskill people, improve their CPD, and try and get that knowledge from the people who are retiring to be able to help. Yeah.
Okay, and what does that practically look like in terms of encouraging more women into the engineering space then?
So to try and get more women into engineering, it's really to focus on improving the role models in the engineering industry. When I was starting my career at an early stage, there weren't any females to look up to who looked a little bit different, didn't fit the generic stereotype of engineering. And it's so important to have different types of people, different genders working in the industry, because at the end of the day, we are all very innovative. And if you're trying to design a product that is different and works, you need different opinions, you need different views.
Absolutely. Okay. And what about the other, I guess, environmental changes we've seen over the last few years, whether it's more working from home, or the digital revolution, or some of the changes to the cost bases of manufacturing industries? What sort of impacts have those had on your business, would you say, or your industry, maybe more broadly?
Yeah, so as a consultancy itself, people are looking to outsource some of their design projects after people working from home, because they've realised that you can have a more flexible work-life balance. Sometimes you're a bit more productive. In terms of sustainability, for example, the renewable energy industry is booming. We're all trying to design products that are sustainable, that are more efficient, more eco-friendly. So it's really good to get involved in those kind of projects for us and work with new technologies, and it's quite interesting, yeah.
Okay, so there are clearly quite a range of specialisms within the overall umbrella term of engineering. What might be an ideal project for you and your consultancy, and what type of ideal client might you want to work for with those types of projects?
So we specialize in the security industry. We're talking more about physical security products. But just because we specialize in that, we also do a lot of design work. A typical customer to us would be people who want projects designed. So we'll deal with projects from idea all the way up to prototype to the end till is manufactured. We can do manufacturing packs. We can do 3D prototype models. So it's really fun to be involved in that kind of thing.
Okay, and is this in the civil or electrical or mechanical, or is there a particular kind of angle of specialism you have, or was it across the board?
That's right. It's predominantly the mechanical engineering industry. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Very good. So what about the kind of challenges you have to, so did you mention how long you'd been in business, or how long the business has been running, Melissa?
No, I don't think I did. Yeah. So we started in 2019, and really we decided to be a more flexible engineering consultancy. So we integrate the engineering project work with the give back and the STEM promotion to the next generation. Really feel that it's really important that you do get involved in both sides of it. Um, it really helps the engineering industry become more sustainable by promoting and supporting more people going into it, and addressing the skills gap as well.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, then the package comes with the mentoring or the encouragement of those new skills, does it?
Yes, that's right. We spend a lot of our free time mentoring students, graduates, professionals in the industry, or even people who are considering taking a career in the engineering industry. Sometimes it's really important to just get different people's opinions and different jobs to find out whether you're going to like it. We also help with CVs, interviews. Sometimes people just need that little push, and us as a engineering consultancy, we're able to explain things from the other side of it almost. We do a lot of STEM activity days in the schools as well, so that will help with that.
So 2019, a challenging time to start a business.
Yes.
What sort of size and shape are you now then, Melissa, as the team at Techwuman?
So we have the initial directors in the team, and it's actually a family-run business. And as well as them, we have the Techwoman STEM ambassadors. We've got about 60 STEM ambassadors all around the UK. About 70% of them are female. We've got a range all the way from 18 to 65, so we've got a good representation of different types of people. We also have consultants that we have on board to help us with the engineering projects.
Yeah, very good. And so in terms of where you are today, what would you say are your main challenges in terms of making progress to where you want to get to?
Yeah, definitely. Getting involved in different projects, finding um, companies who have the same ethos as us. So obviously, you'd like to work with people who have the same values as you as well.
Okay, and what about the aspirations for Techwoman? What sort of size and shape do you plan or foresee or dream that the company is going to be in maybe 5 years' time or so, Melissa?
Yeah, so we'd love to get involved in other engineering sectors, collaborate on new innovations. We definitely want to reach a bigger audience to promote STEM on a larger scale, and in other countries around the world as well. Um,
And so, and how many ongoing projects do you like to work on at any one time, or is that a silly question because it depends on the size of the projects? But give us a bit of a sense of how many projects you have ongoing at any one point.
I mean, we have various clients, but we have short-term projects and long-term projects. One day you could be doing a report, the next day you could be going on site and at a gas site looking at drawing up models. So every single day for me is different. The next day I could be going into a school and delivering a STEM activity day. Um, yeah.
And you mentioned the number of ambassadors and the number of consultants and the number of people on the core team. How do you think that's going to compare in 5 years' time to where you are today?
Oh, we're still a small business at the moment, and I do think as the years go, we will grow. Um, Hopefully double, if not triple in size. I'm really looking to get more STEM ambassadors on board because it's so good for the children just to see different role models, different types of people. But they're also doing something to give back to the next generation. We're also one of the official delivery partners for the RAF, delivering STEM activity days on behalf of them. So that happened recently. So our STEM activity days will ramp up because it's nice working with a company that shares the same values as you do and is pushing really hard to help the industry.
Okay, so I'm guessing you do charge for some or maybe all of your STEM activities as well as your engineering consultancy. Is that right? Or are they kind of more of an integrated package?
Yeah, so the STEM activity days is a different service to the engineering.
Hmm.
Sometimes they're sponsored by our partners, by our engineering clients. Sometimes we do sponsor STEM. We sponsor a portion of the STEM activity days. We also work with local councils who are linked to schools, and we work directly with the schools as well. So there are various ways that we can deliver STEM activity days.
Well, it's great to hear from somebody who's got such a clear mission and contribution to society, broader than the business side, if you like. What would you say that the main lessons have been over the last 4 years for you, Melissa, in your journey for setting up Techwuman and getting it to where it is today?
Well, I'd definitely say that every day has been a learning curve. You're always learning something. Um, but most importantly, doing something that you're really passionate about. It's not just a job then. I really, really do enjoy what I'm doing. And I really enjoy the sense of community and paying it forward, really. So as a business, we try and pay things forward with the STEM promotion that we do, whether it's a motivational talk, whether it's a blog that we feature in. We're trying to inspire others to talk about different opportunities available to them. And I definitely think that if this was out there back when I was studying in high school, I would have found engineering a lot quicker.
Hmm. Okay, so you said every day is a school day or something similar. What would you say are the top lessons, or what advice might you give yourself if you were starting this business again?
Um, just I think sometimes it's always very daunting setting up your own business and just enjoy it, to be honest. Make sure that you have a good work-life balance. We've got into a really good routine. It's really important to know your business and know the clients that you want as well. And follow your missions. If you've got clear missions and aims out there, and having a really good support system behind me is so important. And I'm very lucky to have had that from the start, having my parents and my husband involved in the business as well. It's been really, really good.
Excellent. Okay. And in relation to if anybody's watching the spotlight that's interested as a potential ambassador or maybe a client, what might you suggest as a next step, Melissa?
Follow us on social media, reach out to us. We're more than happy to give out any advice if anyone's looking to go into the engineering industry, or if you want to become a Techwuman STEM ambassador, please go on our website and apply to be an ambassador on there. It's a great opportunity to get involved in your local community and just inspire the children around you, really.
Very good. So just coming back to that mission, we encourage all of our clients to develop mission, integrated with the vision of where they want to get to, and the values, the kind of rules of the game, the expectations that they have from their people, etc. And I sometimes quote, Tesla, their ambition being about accelerating our journey towards sustainable energy. At Action Coach, our mission is about business re-education for business owners. Is there a one phrase summary of your mission at Techwuman?
We say we're the wise choice in engineering.
The
So
wise.
wise standing for women in science and engineering.
Ah, got you. Okay, like it. A bit of a play on words. Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Melissa, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. We'll include those links to your website in the social media tags and associated with the videos. Thanks ever so much for your time, your contribution, and all the very best with Techwuman.
Thank you very much.